Hello soulmates, I welcome you all back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'm showing you guys how to make this stylish bustier with a deep neckline. If you're new here, you're really welcome. Please make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and also share. And to my subscribers, thank you guys for your support. I appreciate your effort. So without wasting much time, let's dive right into the pattern drafting. So I'm going to mark down my vertical measurement. I have my bust line, my under bust line, and then my waistline. Okay, so first I'll go ahead and chalk down half of my shoulder measurement, which is 8 inches. My shoulder is 16 divided by 2, I have 8. From that point I'll come down by 1 inches for my shoulder slope, and from the 1 inches I'll come down by 8 inches for my armhole. After that I'll connect from my shoulder slope down to my armhole. So next, I'll go ahead and measure from my shoulder down to my armhole point. I have 9. I'll mark it down on this side. Then after that, I'll connect a straight line. And this line here is my chest line, okay? My chest line. So next, I'll go ahead and chalk down my basic neck width of 3 inches. And I'll connect it down to my shoulder slope this way. And this is what I have, okay? So next, I'll go ahead and chalk down half of my nipple to nipple measurement. My nipple to nipple is 8 inches divided by 2. I have 4. So I will chalk it down from the chest line down to the waistline. After that, I'll connect a straight line this way. So next, on both sides of my under bust, I'll come out on both sides by 1 inches, and I'll repeat the same process on my waistline. If you're very busty, go ahead and use 1.5 inches. And after that, I'll connect them this way. And next, I'll be using my curve ruler to connect from my under bust to my bust point this way. And this is what I have, okay? So next, I'll go ahead and divide my armhole into 2, get the midpoint. From the midpoint, I'll come in by 0.5. Then I'll connect it this way to the upper part. Next, I'll go ahead and divide my bust circumference by 4. My bust is 40 divided by 4, I have 10. Then I'll go ahead and connect it this way using my curve ruler. And this is what I have, okay? So next, from my shoulder, I'll be coming down by 7.5 inches. This is where I want my bustier to start. Okay, from the shoulder, I came down by 7.5 inches. Then after that, I'll connect a straight line this way. So on this line, I'll go ahead and mark down half of my nipple to nipple measurement, which is 4 inches. I'll connect it down this way. So next, on both sides of this line, I'll come out on both sides by 0.5. And I'll go ahead and connect it this way to my bust point. Connect the both side, and this is what I have, okay? So next, I'll go ahead and chalk down the circumference of my body. Bust divided by 4, I'll chalk it down, measure out what I have here on my over bust, and I'll replace it back, okay? So I'll chalk down the same measurement on my bust line. Under bust divided by 4, I'll chalk it down, measure out what I have here, replace it back. Waist divided by 4, I'll chalk it down, measure out what I have here, and I'll replace it back. After that, I'll go ahead and connect them this way. And this is what I have. So next, for my side dart, from the bust line, I'll come down by 1 inches and I'll connect it to my bust point. For your side dart, it's the difference between your shoulder to waist of your back and that of your front, okay? So mine is 1 inches. So next, from this part of my shoulder, I'll come in by 2.5, okay? And from the over bust line, I'll come in by 1.5 inches. Then I'll connect it this way. Okay, and this is what I have over here. This is what I have over here. So next, from the under bust, I'll go ahead and curve it this way, okay, to meet this point. But before doing that, on the bust line, I'll come in by 0.5. Then I'll connect it to that 0.5. And from that point, I'll connect it to the upper part this way. I don't want this part to be too open, okay? That's why I came in by 0.5. So this is all for the front pattern drafting. The next thing is to cut it out, okay? So let's do that, guys. Cut out your darts. So cut out this part, open up your side dart and then close it back. Blend it in and continue your cutting. And this is what we have over here, okay? Go ahead and add 0.5 in between and also by the side. So from the underball size, from this point down, cut it on fold, okay? So let's go back to the back pattern. So I'm going to have to chalk down my vertical measurements for my back. I have my balls and then my waist, okay? So next, I'll go ahead and chalk down half of my shoulder measurement, which is 8 inches. From that point, I'll come down by 1 inches from my shoulder slope, and from the 1 inches, I'll come down by 8 inches from my armhole. After that, I'll connect from my shoulder slope down to my armhole. So next, measure what you have here. Chalk it down on this side, okay? Then connect a straight line, which will be my chest line. And after that, I'll go ahead and chalk down my basic neck width of 3 inches. Now connect it down to my shoulder slope this way. So next, I'll go ahead and divide my armhole into two. Get the midpoint. From the midpoint, I'll come in by 0.5. Then I'll go ahead and connect it this way to the upper part. So next, I'll divide my bust circumference by 4. Okay, bust divided by 4. I'll check it down. Then I'll use my curve ruler to connect it this way. And this is what I have, okay? So for this back part, there's no need for that and also zipper allowance, okay? So just go ahead and chalk down the circumference of your body. Waist divided by 4, I'll check it down. Then I'll go ahead and connect it this way. And this is what we have, okay? So from this point, I'll come in by 2.5. Same thing I did on the front pattern. And from this point at the down part, right on my waistline, I'll come in by 3.5 inches, okay? You can use 4 inches if you want to. And after that, I'll go ahead and use my curve ruler to connect it this way. Okay, the back part is a bit curved. I'll connect it this way, and this is what I have. So the next thing is to cut it out. You'll be attaching this part, that is this waist part, to the down part of the dress, and cut it out, like cut out two pieces of it, okay? One for the left and one for the right, okay? So let's cut it out the way I'm doing it. And this is what we have, okay? This is our back part. Make sure you add swing allowance by the side. And that is it for this class. Thank you all for watching, and see you all in my next class. Bye.